Maybe he doesn't even know that he's gone, and that's fucking sad. Let me just smell some Vicks. I get so like congested. Hey guys, welcome back to another spooky video. It is your girl Nata. First of all, if you're a returning subscriber, how are you guys? Comment down below how you guys. A little life update, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. And this channel is a little bit of everything and anything you can think of. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I am sick again, sadly. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, just know that it's not the C word. I just don't feel that great. I feel great enough to do a video, and I have been longing to do this video because of the... If you can hear my little sister in the background, I'm so sorry. This is just an everyday thing. I have been longing to do this video because the page that I follow and read stories from, they have been posting a lot more recently, and I kind of like let them post so I can have a lot to read from, because usually if I just stay like more consistent with these kinds of videos, I'm not really gonna have much to read from, so I just kind of let her post and post until she had a lot for me to read. And just if you haven't checked out this page, please check her out. She's really good and really fun. She usually posts like stories or videos or pictures that people share, either anonymously or not. But yeah, it's really interesting. Most of these stories are from people from Laredo, Texas, so you know that's where I'm from, sadly, but we do have some good stories that we share. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and let's get on to the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment down which is your favorite story. Also, don't forget to watch this in the dark, because it does not make sense to watch this with the light on. And remember, there's always somebody behind you or under you, maybe even both. I would check if I was you. Let's get on. Let me just smell some Vicks. I get so like congested. Okay, so this one is actually a picture. It says the story goes that the owner had a daughter that died tragically in a fire. The locals say she now haunts the grounds and is seen around, even playing on the playground equipment like pictured below. This is just one of the many interesting stories about the forest. I don't know. A lot of people are like iffy about this picture because it's just like a picture, and it doesn't really say that this picture somehow syncs with it, but yeah, it's kind of weird. This one says it's from a person named Donald. Growing up as a child, family had encounters with paranormal stuff. I myself encountered it the most. When I was 12, we lived in a 4-bedroom house that my brother and I shared a room. One night I laid in my bed while my brother was sleeping on a mattress next to my bed, which was by the window facing the backyard. It was very dark there. I heard a light tapping sound coming from the window. I thought it was one of my older brothers because they usually came home late and didn't want to wake my parents. I then called out who I thought was my brother, but no answer. I heard the tapping again and my heart started pounding, and then I knew that it wasn't him. It continued after. The tapping was a slow tapping. I knew it was something not human, but evil. I woke my brother up and he heard it too. We both ran out the room and my dad came out and went to the backyard with his shotgun, but didn't see anything. It was the scariest night of my life. Evil is real. It has no age limit. I always remember it and tell a story till this day. This is a picture. I look like I'm smoking. I'm not even smoking. This is a picture from an anonymous person. It says, I just spit. Oh my god. Hello, do you think you can upload this picture anonymously and see what people see? It was caught in our camera. Well, good luck, because that looks like a witch. I don't know, guys. You guys comment down the number. I'm gonna be numbering the stories. On the number of the story, you comment down below the number of the story, and then you basically reply to that, like, what you guys think is in this picture. Because to me, that looks like some weird transparent witch. I don't know. It looks so weird. This is another story from an anonymous person titled Concord Hills area. I believe they're talking about a specific area in my city. It's been a few nights that I have heard thumping noises on our roof of the house. We have been renting this house for the past 2 months. The house was a little run down when we first saw it. It seemed like the last renter was into some sort of witchcraft, because when we saw it, there was some stuff left behind that the owners was cleaning out, and there was a bunch of candles inside a metal pot with water and a bunch of stuff wrapped in foil. Also, in this cement outside in the back has burned stains in shapes of circles, as if candles were burning in that area. We never experienced anything inside the house, but outside we hear as if someone is out there when no one is. My youngest child is terrified to walk past through the back door. She's also terrified to even look out the window that faces back. There are times that I hear tapping sounds, like when someone has long nails is tapping on glass. I don't open the curtains or blinds because I'm afraid to see something or give whatever it is out there the attention. It's not inside the house. It's always in the backyard or roof. My thoughts are going crazy. I sometimes wonder if anything is buried back there. The house has all cement in the back and a small patch of dirt where the back central air is at, and other wires. Well, if it looks like there's witchcraft, it probably is witchcraft. And then, yeah, that is, pretty scary. I think, I think it might be something, maybe there was someone doing stupid shit trying to summon something, and they accidentally did summon something that was way worse or something, and it's just inhabiting the backyard. Or maybe it's even inside the house, but they're trying to act like they're outside. Or maybe they want to get inside the house and they're tapping and tapping so that way you can invite them in. I don't know. This is gonna be like one of like my current stories. It's not really a story. I just have a hunch, and I am almost certain that I am correct. But I think there's someone doing witchcraft on me. Because I have had like so many random things just happen really, really bad when I have decided to cut that person off. And I'm just gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure you probably see my videos, and I hope you do so that you can see this shit. Whatever you're doing to me or you think you're doing to me, I return that negative shit back to you 1,000 times, and I hope everything goes wrong for you. I don't fuck with that shit. Like, you don't have to do witchcraft to get your way. You just have to think positive things for you and everyone. You don't have to be wishing weird shit. And I'm pretty sure it's fucking true. Like, if you are doing shit to me, like, whoever wishes bad shit to me, I return that shit back to you. If any of you are in a position where you feel like you're being, like, having somebody do shit to you, just mentally, like, the power of manifestation and affirmation is so fucking real. You returning that energy back to them 1,000 times worse, they will get their fucking shit back, you know? Yeah, I'm just really annoyed. Like, I just have noticed it's been a lot worse. Fuck you. You know, fuck you for doing that. I hope everything goes really bad for you. And I know you're always lurking. Whatever. Fuck you, fucking bitch. Yeah, just, I know everything is gonna go a lot more worse for you. Whoever's wishing ill upon me. I'm really fed up, guys. I have had so many things happen to me lately. Like, so many things. Like, I cannot believe it. If you're doing witchcraft for the wrong reason, you know you're gonna get your shit back. You know you're gonna get witchcraft. sorry, I'm just really fed up with humans and pieces of shit. I have been harassed way too many times recently, and I don't know, like, I'm just fucking done. I am sick. Tomorrow will mark a full week of being like sick, and if you guys go on my live, I was talking about it in one of my lives that I had to report someone who was harassing me for the past like almost 2 months, maybe even more. I don't remember. I'm really bad with dates, specific, like time and all that. But it's been already like at least like 2 months, and it's just really really annoying. So if anyone's bothering you, report them. You don't have to be worrying if you're a snitch or whatever, because these people are super annoying. Like, and it's not the only person. I've been harassed already by like 3-4 people. This is another story from an anonymous person. Okay, it says, "Hi, paranormal stories. I wanted to share my story with you so you can share on your page. I am a believer of the paranormal, the afterlife, and the spiritual realm. My dad was diagnosed with cancer at the end of November of 2023 and had a major stroke a couple of days before Christmas. The stroke he had was too much for his body, and he passed away 2 days before New Year's Eve. Everything had happened so fast that me and my family still hadn't processed everything that was happening and why it happened. We had a funeral for my father January 5th, and he was cremated. About 3 days after his funeral, I had a dream about him. I dreamt that he came to my apartment dressed in his work clothes, how he would usually show up most of the time since he would visit me before going to work. In my dream, he looked exactly the same as I remembered him before we found out he was sick. He asked me, "Hola gorda, te quiero preguntar algo porque no me acuerdo de nada," which I responded to, "Sure, come in." My father proceeded to ask me, "No me acuerdo lo que pasó en el hospital, no me acuerdo de nada. ¿Me puede explicar lo que me pasó?" I was in disbelief with what he was asking because it was so scary and crazy to think that he was in the hospital for a few days prior in San Antonio. I responded to him with, "Dad, you had a major stroke that took your life." And he responded with, "Really? I don't remember." After I dreamt that, I was so shook up and felt like crying happy and sad tears. I never dreamt about my dad in any way until that night. After that, I dreamt him a couple of times too, and they were him being his usual self, wearing the same clothes, same voice. My question is, do you think my father was confused and wasn't aware he had passed on? I've never experienced the death of my family before, so I'm not sure if it was my dad's spirit or just my brain dreaming about him because of his passing. Um, I honestly think that was your dad, and or maybe both of your conscience, like the maybe both of you were communicating in that realm. Like I don't know, like that is a really very specific and odd dream, to the point where like it's almost like you had a conversation with his spirit, and he seems like confused, and maybe he doesn't even know that he's gone, and that's fucking sad. Somebody commented, "I would pray nightly for his soul, but also be cautious. At our most vulnerable, I know evil spirits like to mimic our loved ones in grieving processes. But also what's interesting, during our end of life, hearing is our last sense to leave. I would imagine a loved one somewhat knowing what's really happening in one's last moment. Who really knows? My dad also passed away from cancer, and my mom dreamt of him not long after he passed." It's like her basically saying, like, it can't be him, it could have been him, but it could also be an evil spirit trying to mimic his presence, so watch out for that. And all you can really do is just pray for his peace. Which is fucking sad. I really cannot picture my mom fucking dying. Honestly, like, I can't picture how it would be like to lose a parent, and I I don't know, like, nobody's ever really prepared for something like that, and I don't know, that's just fucking tough, bro. Okay, so this is from a person named B who worked at the Mercy Hospital, which is an abandoned hospital in Laredo, Texas. Very, very popular for its paranormal legend and history. My name is B, and I was a labor and delivery nurse at Mercy Hospital in Laredo. I worked there from 1977 until it closed. I was there when we had to move to the new hospital. It was such an experience. I remember so many beautiful memories from welcoming many babies to this world, working with the best nurses and medical staff, watching a movie being filmed in our Florida, gathering around the building, holding hands, saying our last goodbye to the building. I wasn't going to stay in Laredo, so my last few days I helped move. I've had heard stories throughout the years about staff and patients seeing things like a nun or children running around. I personally never saw anything, and I worked the second shift. All that changed when I decided to take one last walk through my floor. As I walked the quiet, lonely hallway, I turned to the nurse's station where I would always sit. I had turned to go back to the hall to head to the elevator when a small little boy, around the age of 5, ran in front of me really fast from the hallway. I felt the wind as he ran by. I don't remember his shoes as he ran. I didn't think much of it, just saw him enter a room. I followed thinking it was someone's child who might have been lost. At the point we didn't have any patients anymore. I walked into the room where I saw this child and no one was in there. I looked into the bathroom and nothing. I walked into the other rooms and called out, "Hello." Saw no one. There was no explanation as to where this little boy went. I remember feeling a bit scared and I made my way back out and into my car. I recall telling a few coworkers, and they've all had stories about seeing similar stuff. I'll never forget that experience. Now that I think of it, it's quite scary that I saw a ghost child. Fuck. Damn. Good luck. Honestly, like, I haven't experienced really seeing things physically, but more of my experience are of hearing things. This is a photo. Took this almost 15 years ago while my girlfriend was getting a piercing the day after visiting a cemetery. Bitch, imagine visiting the cemetery and all you capture in the background of your pictures is this. Oh my god, bro. Prayers. Prayers to you guys, because shit, that is just so scary. I believe that is it for this video. I kind of was freaked out, but not as freaked out. Maybe because I'm sick. I'm just really paying attention. But honestly, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below which story was your favorite. And if you've had any similar experiences, also comment them down below. If the story's too long, you can go ahead and send it to my TikTok account or my Instagram account or my Facebook page. I'm more active on TikTok. I have 2 TikToks, but thanks for watching, thanks for enjoying. I hope you have a great night.